last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Okay, no. What is that? Man, it sure seems like I'm supposed to... It's Chuck Norris's water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration. I put a thermal charge on that. Nothing.
Cabbage.
No indication. No indication that you're supposed to use your lightsaber on it. All right. Let's go ahead and save right here.
This place has killed so many of us.
Oh, geez, look at that. Oh, geez. Oh, hey, there you are. There's that guy we were chasing after. Oh, ooh. He got stuck a little bit. Is this an explosive? It. Just jump in. I don't need no rope. Oh,
Okay.
oh,
The diamond's in that contraption at the back of the room.
oh, oh, cool. Oh, right there? Okay.
But it's locked up tighter than the business end of a camel.
What?
And I should know. I've had first-hand experience.
Sir, what? It is locked up tighter than the business end of a camel. And I should know. Ow. Punched each other at the same time. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, did I just shoot him? I didn't mean to shoot him. I didn't mean to shoot him. I didn't know I pulled my gun. How do I put my gun away now? I don't want to shoot anyone else. No, stop. Wait, seriously, how did I take my gun out? And how do I put it away now? Because now I only have items. I'm sorry. That was... How do I put the gun away? I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah. I don't want anyone to know who I am.
Now let's look down.
I don't invert my look on mouse, so
Seems fine.
you don't have to worry, Ian.
Let's try right. And now left.
What happens if I go right? His face. Okay,
Your visor feed and motor function seem to be operational,
sort of.
but it looks like there's a problem with this.
When puzzles too hard, men go crazy. Hey, kid. Don't worry about Dad. He's fine. Just having a little...
Easily.
Look at this guy.
Have you forgotten?
You can hear him. Do you hear that? Wait.
There's no time to waste, V.
Shh. Shh. Ooh. That looks good. Hello. I forgot to unmute. Good morning. Welcome to the pre-work coffee hour. It is March 14th, 2024. In case you forgot, good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. And this morning, we have another Phantom Menace from Loots McGoots. Good for you. First sip of coffee is for you. Ooh, it is Pi Day, 3.14. Nice. Math. I know math. Math is a thing that I learned how to do. A lot. I did a lot of it in school. I'm so bad at math, guys. And I don't get it because like my older brother just got math in a way that I never did. And my mom would always be like, ask your brother for help with it. And he'd try to help me. But, and this is not to his discredit, but like, he would be like, okay, so you do this. And I'd be like, why? Why would you ever think that I would know that that's what I do? And he's just like, because that's just what you do. Like, he wasn't a very good teacher, which is fine. That's not his fault. It was me for wanting to know. I got to know the why, you know? And math is another one of those things that if you don't have the basics down right, if you didn't get a good, solid mathematics foundation, I really believe that you're never going to be that good at it. It's just I hate math. Math is one of the biggest reasons why I wouldn't go back to school. That's it right there. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, so good morning to Lutz Magoots. Good morning to Omina, or afternoon, that is. Lutz is very fast. My condolences. I couldn't relate. Anyway, let's go play some Minecraft, shall we? Let's go. I'm gonna load it up here. Whoops, it's loading up on the wrong screen. You basically spend all day doing math, and that's great. Like, more power to you. I'm jealous, frankly. I think my life would have been a lot different had I had math skills. I forgot all my math. Yeah. I never got it to begin with. I keep going to multiplayer. I'm so used to going to multiplayer. Single. Sounds like a nightmare, Code. Good morning, Code. How's it going? Happy Pi Day to you as well. Very glad that there's people like you in the world who are very intelligent, very smart, very mathematics focused. And also very glad that this tower exists because I think I like it. You know how it is. We always have to come in the next day and look at it and go, is it working? And I think it's still working. I think I still like it. Oh, the walls. I keep calling them fences, but the walls. The walls is what did it. The walls really helped. Good morning, Blue. How's it going? And Ams? Slower morning for us, so I can chill a bit. That's good. Excellent. When I didn't know the answers to the second grade, my teacher slapped it. What? I'm not sure if I told you oh, geez. Okay, hang on. I'm processing the sentence because it sounds traumatic. I'm not sure if I told about at home even. It wasn't just one occasion. That's horrible. You started to understand math in the 9th grade. Wow. Wow. I never got it. I did enough to like make it by, to squeak by. It was the hardest portion of my GED, which is the highest degree that I have. But I squeaked by, and I was like so happy. I was like, I don't care. I don't care if I just squeak by. I'm fine with that. Okay, so yeah, I'm still happy with the tower. I think I'm good with it. We need to work on this thing down here, and I don't have many ideas here. I might look at some more pictures real quick. I'm gonna look for pictures of Rix Road. Let's see what other pictures we can find on Google, huh? I need some inspiration here. Today's a day I woke up 2.5 hours late and still haven't left for work yet. Uh-oh. At that point, do you just call out and say you're sick? You can kind of see a little bit of the angle right here. I want a nice, okay, maybe. Okay, this kind of helps, right? Ooh, and those are pretty bricky, aren't they? So it's almost like, this one's pretty good. I'm gonna save that. BLDG1, so I know which one is new. Kind of like an angle here, an angle here. The angles meet here at like a corner or like the front, and then go back and do the same thing back here. Okay. Let's keep looking. A lot of the Rix, when you look up Rix Road, a lot of it is talking about the episode called Rix Road. But I want to look at the Rix Road building. A little bit closer. Could we get closer? I kind of want to see one a little higher up so I can see the shape of it. Seeing it from ground level isn't helping as much as I thought it would. There's that. This might be all the looks we have at it though. Bebo, I will play the game eventually, man. Leave me alone. Beep boop. You want to play a game? Maybe want to play a game? Oh man, look at those stormtroopers. Freaking sweet. Oh, whoa. The Rix Road protest. Do you have any more pics of it? No, that's it. Okay. You got any games on your phone? I saw Keymons post that. And then I left Twitter for like the rest of the day, and then I came back the next day and it was still on that post, and I laughed at it twice. So okay, I mean, I guess we could just start, you know. Let's look at, there's one, this is the Ferrix Business Center. This kind of gives us an idea. Rounded at the front, and it does look like the tower kind of goes like right there. I'm definitely going to need to fill in this space behind it. This can't be water, unfortunately. Could start doing some pathing. Yeah, like maybe put a couple blocks down, go up, look at it, and then go from there. I think I'm actually going to keep this picture up right here. Oh, shoot. I lost it. Oh, where is it? There it is. And I'm going to bring that up over here so I can see it. Because I think that's probably our best overhead. All right, so let's look. Let me look at it from the angle that they have it. Let me get right here. Green screen. Okay. I have to study for that college bio test. I kind of didn't do much study this week. Yeah. Making yourself study is like an art form. Okay, let's go up. So kind of the distance is like here. I guess really what I got to do, instead of having it about right here, instead of having it round, I need to have it come out. You're not that far out like this. Starting at about, I think here. Okay, so if I start like here, it's just I did such a good job. I did such a good job on like the circle, but it's not a circle. It's not a circle. All right, so it's not a circle. Ooh, it's kind of loud, huh? You can't make an omelet without breaking a couple eggs. So let's break some of these here eggs. Protein. Okay. My little brother unironically asks this question anytime my friends come around. Wait, what did Lutz ask? Oh, games on your phone. That's cute. That's cute. Come on. Okay, so instead of, I'm basically gonna cut this back a little bit so I can ignore it. Cut you back just a little bit. Doesn't really matter how that looks, because I'm gonna erase it from my mind, basically. There we go. You don't exist. From here, hang on, actually, can I see? Back to game. From right here, back this way. Right here, back this way. You don't exist. Get out of here. Okay. So if I just continue this pattern, which was 1, 2, 1, or rather, yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, granite, polished granite. Why am I moving so fast this morning? Huh? I need stairs, so I'm gonna click this. That gets me every time. So if I just continue going that way, that's gonna kind of give me an angle, right? Block concrete was so dark I didn't realize it was there. That's exactly it. That's exactly the reason why that's there. Because I wanted to create like a black void underneath here. Because I don't know what I'm gonna put in here yet. I don't know if I'm gonna furnish it or not, or if I just want a black void. Because it really makes these pillars pop with the black void. I know, look at me, huh? Man, how's everybody's day going? I know it's early. What are we up to today? Any fun plans? I know some of us are late for work, and that sucks, but how come it feels like it's actually flaring out? Let me continue with this logic for a second. Wrong one. I continue with this just so I can see. What are we thinking about that? Or is it not tight enough? Does it need to go in more? Yeah, it doesn't have to be more severe an angle. I think you're right. That's what I was feeling too. Excuse me. I was feeling it too. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. All right, so do you think that I need to change the angle of these as well? Like, I probably need to start the more severe angle. You know what? I'm going to go with my gut for right now and say that we should start it here. Because it is a little rounded at the front. Right underneath this. So, yeah, I'm going to keep going this way. Has to be tighter. That's what. Did you say that too, Omina? I'm applying for religious studies, not religion. It's about beliefs, thoughts, religions, cultures. That'd be so fascinating. I'm really fascinated in that stuff. I just feel very burned. I feel kind of burned by it. But when I continue to learn more about like how people form religious belief and thought processes and stuff like that, and history too about like religions and religious belief, it's very fascinating. It's like super fascinating. I think that's gonna be good. Morning, stinkies. What's up, Red? Little stinkers. Okay. Thinking it out still. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3 back, kind of an L-shaped. good luck. Good morning, Coleman. Good morning, Smelly. Some of these I'll have to swap to like this side here in a second,
Hello
but let me get the shape down again. Captain Shark 34, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Good morning. All right. Did I mess that one up? No, I don't think so. Whoops. Da-do-do. I do this a lot. I know this is probably like wasting a bunch of time, but I constantly step back and look at the shape of what I'm doing. I probably don't even have to build the whole pillar out each time, but I'm stuck on it now because I've been doing it, so it's gonna happen. All right, maybe one more before I decide if this is the proper way to go. Yesterday was a great day at work for Red. What happened, Red? I'd love to hear about a great day. I think that's it, right? What do we think? Does it need to be a little more severe, or is that... I mean, I do want space up here for the... I do want space up there for the buildings, so... obviously, we'll cut into the hill on this side, which is fine. We'll probably clear some of this back a little bit, but... Where's Lars? They had a vision of the angle. I'm not sure. Show the picture. So there's this one. Goes like this. I can pull up the other ones too. Ba-bum-bum-bum. Let's see. So there's also this one. See how this in front of it is sort of rounded, and then it just goes this way. Excuse me, man. Finally got to see my boss in person for the first time in months. Then it turned out to be a get paid to chill day. That's awesome. I love that. I love those days. What do you think? You want another angle? And I'm not sure if Lars had like a vision for the angle, or if they were just following my cue of like something doesn't feel right, you know? It's narrower than what you did. Okay. I really wish I had a top-down view. If somebody had like already done a top-down view of it, but I wasn't able to find one. Okay. You don't know the movie scene that well? Please tell me that you have seen Andor, though. The Disney Plus series Andor. Even if you don't know the scene that well, you have seen it, right? Yeah, now looking at it again, coming back into the game, yeah, it definitely is. So it needs to be toiter again. So it probably needs to go back like, so if we're doing like an L shape, this is where it was originally. I hear bats. The bats are gonna love this area. You don't know Star Wars well? Go watch it. I do think that Andor is one of those shows that, like, I think even if you're not a big Star Wars fan, I think you'd like it. See, I'm starting to think that that's going to be too similar to before, you know? Like, I'm trying not to be that guy that's like, Andor is the best Star Wars ever, but it's pretty dang good, and it's pretty accessible too. Even if you haven't seen Rogue One, because it's set like before it, so it's introducing a bunch of characters to you that nobody really knows anyway. You know. See, okay, hang on. Let's keep going. Let's not make a judgment just yet. Even remembering that Rogue One made me cry a lot. Yeah, it made Ashley cry too, and me. I didn't cry that much. Yeah, but not that there's anything wrong with that. Maybe I should have. Maybe I'm jaded. See, this is starting to feel a lot like what I already had. It all looks the same to me. I thought this was the first movie. Do we need to get you Star Wars educated? It's okay. Like, listen, when I first started this channel, I was like, I'm gonna be a Star Wars channel. Like, I'm gonna do only Star Wars stuff. Like, all of my theming was around Star Wars, and you've seen slowly over the years that I have not gone away from Star Wars, but I have kind of like made sure that I'm doing other things other than just Star Wars. I'm not a specifically Star Wars place. So if you're in here and you're like, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, not a big Star Wars guy, that's fine. I'm completely fine with that. What's up, Lars? How about that? What are we thinking about that? That definitely creates more of an angle. We still got a little bit of round at the front, but then a nice, fairly sharp angle without going too extreme. Even tighter. I feel like if I go any tighter, it's going to be very similar to what I had. This is tight. I mean, I just redid it. So if I go any tighter than that, you go one tighter. Okay. I trust you. So if we're at, starting here. Bump, 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 bump. So then I think I just build right next to each one. I've also been thinking a lot about CCI. And I need to talk to some guy. There's a guy I know. Actually, you probably all know him too. Clickwell. Big Minecraft streamer. Played on his server years ago. He does a lot of CCI stuff. And I'm curious if there's any part of CCI that I could use in creative mode. And CCI is basically like letting Twitch chat do things in the game by spending bits or channel points or something. What I would love to have is like channel points be able to redeem to point at something on the screen. Like if you could ping an area for me. I don't know how you do it though. How would you do it? It's probably a pipe dream, but like I would love for you all to be able to like give direction in game using Twitch chat. It might be a little bit of a pipe dream, but you went a bit off and it's more curved than straight now. That's kind of what I was. Wait, did I? Oh, yeah, I messed up right here. You're right. I messed up right there. You right. So this should be 2, 3. Another L shape. Okay, yep, that's right. Just take these off now. Dun, dun, dun. I'm here to start fights. Star Trek is greater than Star Wars. Listen, I like Star Trek. But no, it's not. Quit. They're just, to me, they've always been two different things. I've always been equally a fan of both. Well, okay, maybe not equally. Maybe not equally a fan of both, but I've always had a respect for both. I put some respect on that name. There's some of the newer Star Trek stuff that I'm really kind of into, but I haven't finished watching them all. Okay. I think, I don't know. It's still, in the picture, it still seems like it's like, okay, you got a roundness here, and then like a slight round curve, and then coming off. I worry that that's not going to be enough room. Well, I don't know. I was planning on doing there's going to be buildings on either side, like up here, right? And these buildings are supposed to follow this line. So I think it's bring the front out a bit further. I think I can come out a couple more blocks. You're right. Bum, bum, bum. And then also I can continue to build back here too. Just something about that angle doesn't seem quite. Okay, maybe I can start with this right here. Maybe this is the part that's getting me. Take all the white off for now and have it immediately follow the side. Let me do. Whoops. Dang it, I hate when I do that. This would follow that. Something wrong there? I need to come back here, I think. Let me follow a train of thought over here real quick. Whoops. Yeah. Two. Because obviously I can come back here as well. One more. Definitely gonna have to fill in the water behind me here. Trying to currently decide if I world edit. What's world editor like lately? Is it easy to use? Because I kind of want to fill this entire thing until about like right up to that mountain. Fill in this entire area. Okay, yeah. Let me take some more here. Ads have ended. Thank you, Bebo. I'm going to take some more of this white off. I do think that is kind of... I need to ignore this white. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit, I think. All right. Okay. The black too. I need to be able to like envision it. Let me see. And that is such a dark, deep black. I love that. Okay. Okay. Should I go ahead and do the other side too and then see how both of them matching up looks? And then, yeah, of course, we'll bring the front out a little bit further too. Whoa. Whoa, sorry. I hit my mouse with my hand. I don't know why I did that. My hand just... That's great. That's a great sign. Such a good sign for me. Hmm. I just don't know if this is it. I wish I had more reference pictures. Hold on. Rix Road Bell Tower. The Ferrix Bell Tower. Images. Can I get any other angle? Any other view? Ferrix Bell Tower top down. I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, is this a... Ooh, is this a... Ooh. Did somebody like 3D print it or something? No, that's just a bell tower. That's not Ferrix Bell Tower specifically, but that looks pretty interesting. We still got this one. I already have that reference picture. Man, not a lot to go by, huh? Time to take Domino on a walk. Have a great walk. I just need... I feel like if I can find the right angle on this... I didn't mean to actually click it through. If I could just get a top down, while that is the smallest picture in the world, that's not going to work. What about this concept art? Man, it looks really cool though, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just more like a... I don't know why I'm struggling with this shape so much. It's like round at the tower and then just not even like, I wonder if I could draw it on graphing paper. You think drawing it on graphing paper would work? Because then that might help me visualize where they need to be. I mean, that might be something I do off stream, like as I try to figure it out, but am I the only one struggling with like seeing it, or are you all like, no, I see it and I don't know why it's so hard for you to get? See, it just kind of like, so there's an angle here. This is the one that's sort of circular, right? Kind of circles around it and then goes like that. Like there's multiple right angles. Now on art stream, when you saw my art, Clumsy. The art that I sent Clumsy for this is hilarious because we both used Procreate. So what I sent you, but hey, it did adequately show what I was trying to go for, and that's how we got this, you know? It's like the round corner rectangle on paint, but on a pivot. Pivot? All right, let's go back. So like, Lars, you see it. This isn't it, is it? Does that feel like it's it to you? It doesn't really feel right to me. It feels too sharp. Like it needs to be like out this way. Kind of like it's so hard to get the mouse to go the right way. Round corner rectangle on paint, but on a pivot. Round corner rectangle. It feels like the front isn't right. Maybe that's why we're struggling. Or I'm struggling. I don't think me. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's take this all down. Let's just get the TNT out. Let's delete the world and start over. Nah. We're gonna figure it out. All right. Delete the front, do the other side, then try it. Okay, I agree with you. All right, let's do that. I'm trying to shoot. Maybe I deleted too much. I might have flown too close to the sun here. Okay, so from this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. So really right here. My favorite part. This is also why I really enjoy doing creative mode, because fixing your mistakes is a lot quicker as well. I'm gonna take that back a couple. Okay, let's delete a bunch of these. Delete, delete, delete. All right. All right, let's just double check this real quick. Just for reference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then on the 8th one, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Already that's wrong. Oops. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th. Okay. All right. I got to make sure that like my first starting point is similar to the other side. Otherwise, it will not work in my mind. Take a lick. It's in a brick. It's building under. I can't build anything except this dang building. All right, then it's the L shape. Except for Rix Road from Star Wars. Again, I understand I don't need to actually build out each one of these. I'm probably wasting a little bit of time, but it feels right to my brain, so that's what we're gonna go with. Because I'm probably even gonna redo these. Let me do me. That I should have said let me be me. That's not what I meant to say at all. Take back a couple of these. How far did I go back? I went all the way back here. Good morning, all. I was a sweepy girl. Hey, Ursa. Couple more. Happy Thursday. The week's progressing pretty nicely, huh? It is Thursday, right? Yes. I had to double check. My days are all running into each other. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. I got to do something. I got to do something else. My brain is having a bit of a spasm. Hey, we're having a good time here, you know? We're prototyping. I still consider this all to be the prototype phase, you know? That was gonna bug me. That other one over there is bugging me too. You saw nothing. All right. Ghost, what's up? Is Ghost abandoning you? All right, let's go up. Let's go up and look at it. What do we think? Is that the right angle? And then I'll probably do, instead of an actual circle on the front, I'll do like an angle, a sharper angle here, and then one more like sharp angle to kind of meet it in the front. Actually, yeah, the more I zoom out, the more I think that does work. The more I zoom out and kind of like cross my eyes and blur it, the more it looks like something. I think the front is going to be the key. I think Lars is right. Let me follow my logic on the front here. I don't want the front to come out too far because this tower is really like in the front of it. Ooh, look at that. That's pleasing. Look at that. There's a zoom button, isn't there? I think that's relatively new. Or is that a mod that people use? Cinematic camera. Perspective, full screen. I guess not. That might be a mod. Okay. All right, let me think about this. I'm gonna start on this side because for some reason that feels right to me. Ah, zing! It's on the right.
It's Chuck
right.
Norris's water.
That's not
It's a
funny.
roundhouse kick of
Oh, thank you.
hydration.
Pirate eggs. Did I forget your roundhouse kick of hydration at the beginning of the stream too? Because I think you redeemed one there too. I owe you two, I think. There's one. I'll make them extra big just for you, okay? You might notice I'm using a different water bottle. We're on mountain time. Got this at the top of Pikes Peak a couple years ago. My other water bottle I took to work. Left it in my car. Don't think about it until I'm actually getting ready in the morning, and then I'm like, I don't want to go outside and get it. And I'm going to have to clean it really good because it's been sitting in my hot car for a few days. My water bottle. Inner Zeke came out, yeah. Finally at the office, Code. Have a great day. Oops. Okay, so this angle is going to be different, and I want it to be different. I want it to be a little bit, like, sharper. Though that might be too close together, though. Let's do it like one more. Yeah, and I'm only going to do this by like 2, I think. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. Let's do the same thing over on this side. Linus is kind of an a-hole, you think so? I mean, I don't think I would work for him. I don't think I would work for him. I don't think I'd get along too well. He does have the tendency to want to try to be right on everything. I don't think I'd be able to work with him. This isn't working for me right here, right? But I will have to say, I think the LTT store makes like really good products in general, like quality wise, and price is not that bad too. The mouse pad, the fact that you can get a mouse pad any desk size for the same price, I feel like is like nice transparent pricing that like, hey, it doesn't really cost these companies that much to make things in a bigger size. Closer to the center. I'm gonna do the other side too, but something about that part right there is kind of messing with me. I don't know. Let me do the other side real quick, and then we'll see what it looks like. Linus from Linus Tech Tips YouTube channel. Bum, 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 bum. Did he lose a ton of sponsors? Did he? I don't know. Did he? I would call myself a casual viewer. Oops. Yeah, so there was something recently where like I gotta recount this or I'm losing my train of thought. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where somebody in his lab said something that just turned out to be completely untrue. And that kind of sparked then like people looking into some of the videos that they did and finding inaccuracies and stuff. And that led to them taking a little bit of a break and then reformatting how they, I think it's close. I think you're right. It's not quite right, but it's getting that kind of circular on the front looking. Yeah, and then is Madison is she the person who was talking about the sort of workplace abuse that was happening? Because I'm not sure what ended up happening with that, because that did seem really bad. But I haven't heard anything else about that since. Adblock is piracy is the worst take on the internet. Did he really say Adblock is piracy? I don't know about that. I'm not a big internet pirate guy. I don't torrent content. I try my best to like, pay for the content that I want, and if I'm not willing to pay for it, I don't consume it then. I'm not saying I've never done it, but like I try, especially in my adult years, I've tried not to do that kind of stuff, because I do think that's it's not the worst crime in the world, but it is stealing. But Adblock, I don't think I would think the same thing. I had to go to the gas station to get ice because I'm weird and will not drink water without ice, and our ice maker broke. I get it. Is there a good style ass? Yes. I'm not going to say anything else. Wrong one. It's not stealing, but I do try to avoid it when it's possible for me to buy things. I think you can make a good ethical argument for the fact that if you cannot legally purchase something, I think you can make a decent ethical argument for torrenting it. I sail the high seas for TV, not gonna lie. I doubt Linus answers every spam call to a cell. Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking the shape. Let's see. What did you say before? Something about pulling the front pillar out. Everybody's going to have their own like moral line on that, I think. That's just mine. It's also kind of, it's also sort of a convenience thing for me as well, that like there's so many torrents I just don't trust. I don't trust pirated content a lot of times because I know too many people who did, and it burned them. I know there's ways around that. There's ways to try to remain safe, but I don't know. For try before I buy, I just have Xbox Game Pass. I love Game Pass.
This looks really good now.
Thank you, Ams. I appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you for the bits. I think Xbox Game Pass is a great example of how you need to give people legal, easy ways to access your content, and then they'll become like loyal consumers of it. Like the whole not allowing certain regions to buy something, or hiding things behind content vaults or region locks or stuff like that is very silly. And I think that things like Game Pass should be the norm, where it's like, we just give you access to this whole library, just pay us. I mean, I hate having a ton of monthly subscriptions too, but I do think Xbox Game Pass is one of the ones that gives you The best bang for your buck. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. But again, here's what I'm saying. We all have our own like ethical line that we're gonna be willing to cross for stuff that comes like when it comes to stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm not here to judge anyone for finding their own ethical line. I think it's not a huge crime. I'm not gonna report anybody, but for me personally, I'm not into the pirating of content. I don't do it as much as I can. If they gave me no choice, you know, and I do think that the way that the companies are going back on purchases, and like if you bought a movie on like, I don't know, like didn't Sony do something like that recently where you bought a movie and then they're like, sorry, it's not available. I think that's scummy and I think that's wrong. And in those instances, I can understand why people would pirate things, or move towards physical media. Like that makes a lot of sense. But that being said, it's just not something I really do. It's not something I partake in per se. So my problem here, let me try to cap this off just to see how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I was a little worried about what was going to happen here at the front. That is going to feel a little off. Can I post the Rix Road pics on Discord? I can absolutely do that. Let me put them in the Minecraft channel for you. Minecraft. Oh, ooh, that is a nice picture. Drawn closer to the center pillar. Ooh. That is so helpful, Lars. You have no idea. Okay, hang on. I see exactly that. That's great. That's kind of what I wanted in Minecraft, is that somebody could be like, go put one here, put one here, put one here. Just build it for me, you know? Build it for me. Oh, okay. I see exactly what you mean. Okay, hang on. Let me put these in here real quick. Desktop. FedEx. I'm just gonna, can I put all of them in here? I sure can. I'm just gonna dump my entire folder in there. Processing. There you go. All right. I'm gonna bring up your picture. Open image. There we go. I'm a sucker for angles and lines and geometry. I get it. I'm the kind of autistic that you can say something is out of level by a degree just by looking at it. Are you able to fix it? My problem is like, and I'm not autistic, so I'm not claiming that, but my problem is knowing that something feels off, but not necessarily knowing what it is until I find it. And then I'm like, oh, that's it. Like that's the stuff. Okay, so if I bring this one forward, looking at your reference curve, which is so nice because I can just build on a curve now. Basically just pull these forward one. Whoops. Shh. Ah, dangnabbit. No. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try it on this side too so we can step back and look at it. That's kind of the ideal I was getting, Lars, of like, I think I need to like get on graph paper, because graph paper is great for Minecraft, by the way, because you can represent one block per square. Depending on the scale, I guess, that you're building at, I think it would work well with the scale, but okay. So that should line up more with the angle that you drew there. Yes, and there is a website. In order to build circles, I usually start with a Minecraft circle generator Because I could figure it out myself, but like, why spend the time? So like making the base of this tower, I did start with a Minecraft circle generator, which is also nice. But you know, you could do the same thing on graph paper if you wanted. Yeah, so what I envisioned myself doing, like maybe later on, something. I can't tell if this feels weird because of this white here, and my mind is playing tricks on me, because that's very possible. Hold on. I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. Thank you for the ads there, Bebo. I'm gonna remove all these while I think just a little bit more about my life and my life choices. I'm actually going to delete them for right now. I will fill it in eventually, so I know this probably doesn't make much sense for me to be doing this, but it helps. It's going to help me, I think, like, go fly back up and look at it again from a different perspective, as Gary Vee would say. No, I'm not a Gary Vee fan. But scammer. Okay, maybe that's a little harsh. I don't know. You have a granite piece in the ground. I do. It was from one of the other pillars from before. Is it gonna bug you if I just leave it there and say deal with it? Tough bananas. No, that would bug me too. It's weird. I don't have OCD. I'm not gonna claim that. However, there are some things that will like bother me, but then other times it just doesn't bother me at all. It's really weird. It's really weird. Looks like it bothers him, so. I mean, the whole floor eventually is gonna get like a remodel too. Like the whole path, this whole road is gonna get like a detail treatment as well, eventually. So I guess that's why in my mind I'm like, I'll just kind of leave it as is. But then occasionally I'll do that. Now when I do that, that bothers me. I don't know why that bothers me more than a mismatched one. Like I can do that and be fine. You know? Yeah, these were here for reference when I was first building like the initial shape originally. I'm gonna have to do world editor. Would it be fun to do a world editor on stream? It could be kind of fun to do that, right? Maybe that could be a good Saturday stream. Not that I'm gonna do it this week because I have Lego, but like that could be a decent Saturday project where I have like 3 hours to just mess around in the world editor. Why is there copper block in the water now? Okay, listen. I put a copper block there because I was trying to see, it was early on. It was before I was streaming this, and I was trying to just see what the patina was like. So this is a wax copper. And I thought, oh, does the water patina it a little bit more? Oh no, it's oxidized cut copper rather. So I was trying to see, do these like patina at all? And turns out they don't. And I thought, well, maybe I have to put them next to water. And then I was like, I'll leave that here. And then I forgot about it. And I forgot to come back and check. So there you go. You're welcome. Okay. I'm not going to tear this whole thing down because I will come back to it. So now the tower is floating. Posted a few more. Okay. Discord. Okay, so the green is what we're going for. Is that about right? And is the black sort of what you feel like we currently have? I like that. Do you think we could put that on a grid? Let me open up. I think the bottom one is, I do think you're right, because one of my, here, let me open this in another, open link. One of the things I'm having problems with is I did think that this was didn't give us enough room on there. Okay. All right. So if I shift, see, the only issue I'm gonna have now is I need to try to get this in either on a grid. Here, do you want me to get a good, like, I could probably overlay it, huh? If I come like right here and try to get into the middle as much as possible. Wax copper just means it won't change color. Yeah, that's what I discovered. But then I found oxidized, and I was like, is that going to be any different? But no, as long as it's waxed, it doesn't patina. But I thought, oh, I wonder if water does anything to it. So I put a couple blocks by the water and then forgot about it. I do think you're right. I think that the green line is more of the shape that we're going for sure. You're on it. Excellent. You're wonderful. Thank you. But yeah, this is definitely closer to what we're looking for here. Step back a little bit. And unfortunately, it is time, so we can continue to...
Shoot.
Yeah,
guys, I was supposed to go to work today. I gotta go.
We can continue the conversation in Discord. If you feel like you have a great idea, feel free to throw it in there. This currently looks like the floating Tower of Babel right now. If you don't know that story, it's a wild one. It's from the Bible. It's pretty insane. But we won't get into that right now. That'll be for Sunday. There we go. And we're done. We're done with Rix Road now. All right, let me go back. Let me get back over here. And let's end in front of it, so when we load in tomorrow, we'll have a fresh set of eyes. It's gonna look so good. It really is. This is also, I tend to build a lot this way, where I start with the biggest structure first. Like, I'm like, okay, I know how the tower is gonna look, and then once the tower is done, then I can worry about like the base. Like, is the base gonna look good? And then try to piece things together eventually. Oh, tomorrow is Friday. Yes, you're right. Tomorrow is Friday. So we'll just do a Friday show tomorrow. Oh shoot. Another Amber Alert. Man, I'm getting a lot of those lately. Sad. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I guess I gotta think about what we're talking about tomorrow, huh? Oh, we'll do the random wheel. We'll do the random wheel again tomorrow. I forgot about that. That was a lot of fun. I'm gonna save and quit. Save and quit. Yeah, that was so much fun. We'll do that again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes a second time. If you have topics you'd like to add to the random topic wheel, I'm up for that. I just kind of threw a bunch of random stuff on it. I went to another website and like grabbed like, here's 100 random conversation starters, and then I took those and put those into the wheel. But I'm willing to have our own list if you want. Yeah. I feel like I should. Oh yeah, here's Ulared. Gawkus at Ulared. Thank you for being here, Omina. It's pouring here too. Yeah, it's a wet afternoon. Man. The hometown. Anyway, that would be good for a Canon event. Ulared. What was I thinking? We're going into an election season. I mean, we're kind of squarely in it now. It seems that our candidates have been set, much to the chagrin of just about everybody. There's stuff I want to talk about around that, but there's a couple of topics I think I'd have to weigh in on that I haven't currently weighed in on, at least like in a very pointed way. I think you guys probably hopefully know where I stand on a couple of these things. But in order for me to tell you that, like, I really think, and roll your eyes as much as you want, I really think that we have to vote for Biden. There are definitely issues there. that I think I want to weigh in on so that you know where I stand on that. But I'm trying to think of how to do that. You know, I love talking about politics. I love talking about like social issues and religion and all that. But I haven't really made that much of a focus lately. So it feels weird to like hard pivot. So I was kind of hoping it would ramp up organically over the course of the year, but I don't know. Yeah. So we'll see. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. We'll go from there. Oh, bless you. This would be better if it was straight up and top. Not very satisfied with this. Do you want me to really quickly get you a top down so that it's straight? Here, I can do that for you. Logging back in. Dr. Cornell West. I'm familiar with Dr. Cornell West. Not today. No? Okay. No? You got too much to do? All right, I'm closing it. All right. All right. I was taking up too much of your time then. All right. Fine. Sir, no. All right, let me get you over to Loots McGoots. You're probably right. I should probably go to work anyway. Unfortunately. / raid. Loots McGoots. There you go. There he is. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for me then. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Friday thing. We'll talk about some random stuff, and we'll go from there, okay? All right. Have a great day. Bye.